Stop scrolling. Before you click away, you need to know this. Some WWE legends you still see smiling today are silently living through pain most fans will never understand. Their injuries, surgeries, and daily struggles are shocking. Some of them almost didn't survive. What you're about to see will make you never look at wrestling the same way. Stay with this video till the end, because the final legend we talk about in part 2 will truly shock you. Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan became the face of wrestling in the 1980s, a hero to millions of fans. He lifted giants like Andre the Giant and carried entire storylines on his back. But decades of intense wrestling matches took a serious toll. Hogan has undergone multiple back surgeries, hip replacements, and knee procedures. He has admitted that the famous leg drop, which made him a household name, destroyed his spine over time. Simple movements, like bending or standing for long periods, now cause him pain. Even walking around without support can be challenging some days. Hogan once seemed unstoppable, but today, every step is a reminder of the sacrifices he made for fans. Ric Flair. Known as the Nature Boy, Ric Flair lived life faster and harder than almost anyone else in wrestling. Inside the ring, his matches were intense and often left him injured. Outside the ring, he faced years of excess, alcohol, travel, and stress that affected his body in ways fans never saw. In 2017, Flair faced a life-threatening medical emergency. He was hospitalized for organ failure, and doctors feared he might not survive. Though he recovered, his heart and other organs suffered lasting damage. Flair has since opened up about how fragile life can be, even for someone as strong as him. His story is a reminder that fame comes with a price, and some costs are invisible to the fans. Bret, the Hitman Hart. Bret Hart was known for his technical skill, athleticism, and care in the ring. He believed that wrestling carefully would keep him safe. But a sudden concussion ended his career far earlier than expected, leaving him with long-term effects. Years later, he suffered a stroke, which further complicated his health. Bret had to relearn how to speak and walk properly. Simple tasks that most of us take for granted became challenges. Even now, Bret continues to manage the lingering effects of both injuries. His story shows that even wrestlers who focus on precision and skill are not immune to life-changing consequences. The Undertaker. One of the most iconic WWE legends of all time, The Undertaker spent over 30 years performing through pain without showing it to the world. Fans saw him as almost supernatural, a character who never felt pain. But behind the scenes, his body was breaking down. He has admitted that near the end of his career, he could barely walk without pain. Years of taking hard falls, slamming opponents, and enduring extreme physical stress left lasting damage to his hips, knees, and back. Even after retirement, the pain never truly went away. The Undertaker is proof that wrestling is not just a show, it's a sport that can destroy the body over time. Jake, the Snake, Roberts. Jake Roberts terrified audiences with his cold stare, his words, and his presence. But his biggest battle happened outside the ring. Years of drug and alcohol abuse nearly ended his life multiple times. Jake has openly admitted that there were moments when he didn't expect to live. He battled damaged organs, weakness, and even mental health struggles. Though he eventually turned his life around, the lasting effects of those years are still with him. His story is a reminder that the fame and spotlight of wrestling can hide some of the darkest struggles. Mick Foley. Mick Foley's career was defined by extreme pain. Known for his hardcore style, he fell from cages, took chairs to the head, and repeatedly put his body through punishment that few could survive. Foley has confirmed that he suffers from long-term memory loss, nerve damage, and constant pain even today. Despite his jokes and humorous interviews, his body paid a price most fans cannot imagine. Foley's sacrifices are a warning that wrestling isn't just about glory, it's about the cost it leaves behind. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold Steve Austin changed WWE forever with his attitude, energy, and rebellious spirit. But behind the fame, his body suffered immensely. Severe neck injuries nearly ended his life, not just his career. Doctors warned that one wrong move could have left him paralyzed. Austin had no choice but to retire early. Even years later, his neck injury affects his daily life. Stone Cold's story shows just how close wrestlers can come to permanent damage, even while performing at the highest level. Kurt Angle. Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle entered WWE with extraordinary skill, but wrestling with a broken neck left long-lasting damage. He endured extreme pain for years, often relying on medication to continue performing. Though he has spoken openly about overcoming these challenges, his neck, knees, and joints still cause him discomfort today. Kurt Angle's story is a reminder that even Olympic-level conditioning cannot prevent the lasting effects of professional wrestling. The Big Show. Big Show looked unstoppable in the ring, a giant who dominated nearly everyone he faced. But carrying such weight over decades took a heavy toll. His knees, hips, and back have suffered severe strain. Even simple movements can cause pain. Though he remains active, Big Show's body is a clear example of how extreme size and wrestling intensity can leave lasting damage. If you want to see the remaining WWE legends and the shocking story of the final legend whose health struggles will leave every fan in disbelief, continue to Part 2. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Shawn Michaels. Known as the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels captivated fans with his speed, athleticism, and storytelling in the ring. But his career came at a heavy cost. A serious back injury forced him to retire prematurely during the late 1990s, shocking fans worldwide. Though he returned years later for a final run, the injury never truly healed. Michaels has admitted that simple movements, even standing or bending, cause him discomfort to this day. For someone who gave fans countless iconic moments, the toll on his body is a hidden reminder of wrestling's dangers. Triple H. Paul Levesque, better known as Triple H, built a reputation on strength, endurance, and toughness. But behind the scenes, a serious heart condition forced him to step away from in-ring competition permanently. Doctors warned that continuing could risk his life. While he remains influential in WWE as an executive and mentor, Triple H now prioritizes his health above everything else. His story shows that even those with immense power and experience are not immune to life-changing health issues. Rey Mysterio. The high-flying legend of Rey Mysterio amazed audiences with his agility and speed. But that style took a heavy toll on his body. Rey has undergone multiple surgeries on his knees, back, and shoulders. Pain is now a constant part of his daily life, and each match still carries a risk of serious injury. Rey continues to perform because of his passion, but the reality of years of high-risk wrestling is always present. Sting. One of wrestling's most mysterious and iconic characters, Sting spent decades performing daring stunts, including diving off elevated surfaces and engaging in intense matches. These physically demanding actions eventually resulted in neck injuries, forcing him into retirement. Doctors warned that continuing could have caused permanent damage or paralysis. Though Sting remains active in wrestling-related appearances, his body serves as a reminder that every high-risk move carries consequences. Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho is known for his charisma, agility, and unmatched versatility inside the ring. However, years of performing have left their mark. Jericho has undergone multiple surgeries on his shoulders and knees and continues to manage chronic pain. Even with a careful approach, the wear and tear from decades of wrestling at the top level affects his mobility and endurance. His story highlights that even wrestlers with technical skill are not invincible. Edge. Edge, the rated-R superstar, thrilled fans with his resilience and daring style. But repeated neck injuries forced him into retirement for a period, ending his career earlier than expected. Edge underwent spinal fusion surgery to correct severe damage and spent months in rehabilitation. Though he made a comeback later, the risks of further injury remain high. Edge's experience shows that sometimes recovery is possible, but the body never fully forgets the damage. Christian Cage. Christian Cage, known for his teamwork with Edge and solo success, suffered numerous injuries throughout his career. Repeated shoulder surgeries and concussion-related complications forced him to take extended breaks from wrestling. Even after returning to the ring, Christian must manage pain and limited mobility. His story demonstrates the physical consequences of a career that pushes the body to its absolute limit. Randy Orton. Randy Orton, the Viper, has a long list of injuries that have threatened his in-ring longevity. Multiple back surgeries and recurring knee problems have made every match a calculated risk. Orton has admitted in interviews that he experiences constant discomfort, especially during intense performances. Despite this, his dedication keeps him performing at a high level, showing the balance between passion and physical risk. Jeff Hardy. Known for his daredevil style and extreme stunts, Jeff Hardy has been one of the most exciting wrestlers of his generation. But those high-risk moves came at a cost. Jeff has suffered multiple concussions, shoulder injuries, and long-term joint pain. Even after taking time off to recover, his body carries the effects of years of pushing beyond natural limits. Hardy's story is a reminder that some legends sacrifice their health for the spectacle fans love. Ricochet. Ricochet has thrilled audiences with acrobatic, gravity-defying maneuvers. But his high-flying style also comes with serious risks. Knee and ankle injuries have forced him to take time away from wrestling on multiple occasions. Ricochet's speed and flexibility keep him performing at a top level, but even small injuries can have lasting consequences. He represents the new generation of wrestlers who still face old risks. Daniel Bryan, Bryan Danielson. Known for his technical mastery, Daniel Bryan has been forced to retire multiple times due to concussions and neurological issues. Though he returned after careful medical evaluation, Bryan continues to manage lingering effects from previous injuries. His story demonstrates that no matter how skilled or careful a wrestler may be, health issues can always intervene. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, is one of the most dominant modern wrestlers. But behind the scenes, Reigns has battled serious health issues, including a rare autoimmune condition that has affected his ability to perform at times. While he continues to excel in the ring, Reigns' story reminds fans that even today's top stars face life-altering challenges beyond what cameras show. Now, finally, let's talk about the legend whose story is hardest to believe. One wrestler, whose name fans rarely associate with severe health issues, spent decades entertaining millions while silently suffering constant pain. Multiple surgeries, long-term nerve damage, and persistent joint problems have left him with limitations that even today affect daily life. His dedication and silence serve as a powerful reminder. Wrestling fame may bring adoration, but it often comes with hidden costs that the public never sees. These WWE legends are still alive, but their health struggles tell a story far more emotional and complex than championship wins or iconic moments. Every fall, every high-risk move, every punishing match contributed to lives that now balance pain with survival. If this video gave you a new perspective on wrestling, take a moment to reflect on what these legends endured. And share in the comments which story shocked you the most. Respect their sacrifices, because every cheer, every title, every memory came with a price we rarely see.